Okay, so here's a true story. I had like a couple ideas. I mean, I always got song ideas, always,
Yeah.
And I had a couple that were, I thought, good ideas for Bonamassa. So I hit him up and said, "Hey man, when you're free, let's get together and write one." And Joe's just a great guy, and so he did. He said, "Yeah, man, come in town, coming over."
How cool was that?
It took a while. I mean, they were like,
Sure.
I'm sure.
I got this going on.
It went over, the course of several months. But yeah, he's in town. So yeah, man. So I went over, and Josh is there. And we grabbed acoustics at his place downtown, which is just incredible.
I bet.
Joe's.
Just an amazing place. And overlooking downtown Nashville and just as hip as it can be. And he's got like a burst lane over here, and I mean, just the most.
I saw the video where he did a video of somewhere on YouTube where he has his collection or some shit there.
Yeah. Oh, well, he's got.
Is this full-time residence Nashville?
No, well, I think LA is his main place, but
I would.
Anyway, and these amazing guitars, but it was just an amazing host, so kind, so great, and his home was the most incredible. I've seen some rock star shit, but this is so perfectly tastefully done, like everything.
Like he's meticulous, or he hired a great.
No, I
decorator?
think he's that guy.
Yeah.
I think it shows in everything. I think he's that.
His attention to detail.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah.
And also, I don't think he's huge. Yeah. So I think he's dialed in.
Yeah, I think he's just dialed in. So anyway, so I go over there and I had a couple ideas. The first one I pitched him, you're like, yeah, what is? And then I pitched this other one called Born to Play, and that's it, man. And we are fucking born to play. That's what we do. And played a little bit of it, and he's like, yeah, cool. And we ran with it and wrote it real quickly. Wrote it, just three of us. And Joe did, I had the basic chorus idea, which is, just like a blues chorus, shout chorus, and then
You called the right guy.
yeah, and we filled in the dots. So it was great. We played it, did a little phone recording, with Josh, and we all, and it was great.
Yeah.
And then I split and didn't hear much about it. He was going to cut on one thing, didn't do it. And I thought, well, man, they probably forgot about it. Well, I was doing the CMT Awards. It was a Sunday right before the CMT Awards. And I've got Betty with me, and I don't know where Amy is, but I'm with Betty, and I got a rehearsal at 3 that day, and I'm kind of frantically trying to do that. And I get a call, and it's Bonamassa. I said, hey, Joe. He goes, hey, man, what's up? And I'm like thinking, well, fuck, everything's up. I got a rehearsal, I got a kid, It's like, oh, nothing, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I said, hey, man, we're cutting our song right now.
How cool is that?
So you want to come over and play it? I'm like, yeah, man.
Let me cancel this gig.
Yeah. He said, well, come over about 3. He said, man, I got a rehearsal at 3. He said, well, come over now. I said, okay, what do you want me to play? He said, play lap steel. And I'm thinking, fuck, man. Pedal steel, love to do pedal steel. Dobro, sure. Guitar, sure. Mandolin, sure. Guitar, I'd be very nervous playing guitar running. But play lap steel is like, fuck, man, I never play lap steel because pedal steel does everything. And then I got bottleneck, which I'm more accustomed to. So I'm like, yes. But he said lap steel, so yeah, okay, absolutely. So I've got this old late 40s Fender that I bought in a pawn shop in California while on the Nashville.
Is it kind of like G.E. Smith's?
Yes, it is exactly like G.E. Smith's.
that front down.
Yeah. However, the difference is it's got somewhere somebody put like a Firebird pickup in it. It's really good. I got it for $75 in, I think, Ventura, California, on the road. 15 years ago. I've never changed strings on it. And I picked it up and was like, fuck, man, I'm going to need a tetanus shot if I try and play this thing. Oh, God, yeah. They're horrible. So I had time to change the top E and B. I changed that.
That's all you need.
I changed those, left the rest funky. Went over there. They were finished up a song, got done. Came and said, okay, man, let's just get in the corner and played it. And it was his new band, including Kurt was there on guitar too, and Josh, and Reese playing keys, and the new bass player and drummer. and me. And I didn't bring an amp or anything. I didn't even have a case for this thing. I just walked in.
So last minute.
And he said, "Hey man, just plug in to
the console?
To Kurt's rig." So I plugged into that. And there's some pedals. I don't know where the amp was. It's somewhere back there. So I just like kind of stomped on some pedals so it sounded right. And we blew it down. Just wrote out a chart. I said, yeah, it solos like here, here. And when we went down live, Joe actually called out, Reese Landon or whatever, John Bohlinger. And we just went around. It was so cool.
Yeah.
Actually, on Reese, he said, on piano, the king of the B3. And that was so hip. Anyway, so they blow it down, and Josh or Kurt needed to do it again because it wasn't really cutting because they were playing acoustically, and they're micing everything in the room. We were just in the room. And I thought, well, if they're going again, I want to do my solo guy. So yeah, sure. So blew it down one more time, and it started great. And it was done. And he sent me a mix that night, and it was fucking awesome.
No kidding.
And it was done. No bullshit. It's just guys in a room playing.
So was it going to go on some?
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what he said yesterday in the interview.
But do you know if it's like a Joe record or like
Joe record? Yeah.
Like
I think. But it was so cool because it was just in an age where everything is overproduced and everything is like fucking overdubbed, and you don't get the magic of people just in a room reading minds, and that's where you get there. And it was so impromptu and so that moment and captured live right there, and it was hip as shit.
That's so cool.
So yeah, it was incredibly generous of him to include me in it, and I mean, I was definitely the weak man out. I mean, and you know what? And lap steel, although I don't like playing lap steel, it sounded like, for better or worse, it sounds like me. That is what I said.
That's great. Yeah.
And it was, and when I heard the back of that.